Hello, I'm Paola Ranova, and today we're going to talk about the power of guided meditations and what happens during a guided meditation. And before we dive in, don't forget to like this video and to comment what you thought about it after you finish watching it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit the little bell, the notification button, so you know whenever we have new content for you, you'll be the first to know that there's a new video here. Share this with people that you know are going to benefit from this content so that you also have things to talk about, right? So that you share the same vocabulary and you expand your world and you talk about things that really are going to contribute to a better life. And do not forget that whatever feels right for you, resonates with you, is already soul healing, consciousness expansion, and the joy of life, which is the reason why I created the Cardinal Method, the system I developed. And what we're going to talk about here is Cardinal Method content. So the Cardinal Method is inspired in ancient wisdom and also cutting-edge 21st century science. And it aligns those bodies of knowledge so that we can create a better life for ourselves. So when we talk about the power of guided meditations, the first thing we need to understand is that there are many types of meditations with different functions. So people that are kind of attached or identify with very ancient meditation traditions, and with all my respect, I say this, everyone can identify with whoever he or she or whatever he or she feels most connected with. But meditations can be very different. In our culture, we have absorbed a lot of the knowledge from all these ancient traditions, and we've adapted to our lifestyle. So when we talk about types of meditations, there's actually a video about that. If you haven't watched it already, it's right here. You can watch it later after we finish this one. And you will know about the types of meditations in that video. I want to focus on guided meditations right here, right now, because what I believe is the first thing we need to understand about the power of guided meditations is that they help you keep your focus. So when you're meditating, it's very common that your mind may go all over the place, right? So with guided meditations, it's easier to keep your focus, especially in the beginning, especially if you're not yet a professional meditator. And what I call a professional meditator is a person who has years of practice. Not only in meditations, but in everything in life, practice makes perfect, right? The more you practice, the better you get at your craft or whatever it is that you want to do. So if you do not yet have many years of practice in meditation, if you're not yet a professional meditator, you will greatly benefit from guided meditations because it helps you keep your focus when your mind is wandering all over the place. That's one thing. Another thing that I love about guided meditations is that they act like cleansers. They really cleanse your inner world, your unconscious mind, and they can also act as reprogrammers of your brain, of the neural pathways of the brain, what we call in neuroscience and quantum physics, neuroplasticity of the brain, right? We have limiting beliefs that can change, that can shift. And when you go through guided meditations, when you choose to listen to a guided meditation, you are reprogramming your brain with higher vibrational frequencies, with higher quality beliefs, releasing limiting beliefs and substituting those beliefs for much better, high quality content, and that will for sure improve your life. So that's another beautiful benefit of guided meditations. And if you're familiar with Dr. Bruce Lipton, he's one of the most powerful references in 21st century science, right? He is the man who created the concept and has a book about the biology of belief. So he believes that we can change our lives and our biology and anything when we reprogram our brains and we do what he calls self-hypnotizing. So this doesn't mean you're going to become a hypnotist, that you need to take a course, and I deeply respect the science of hypnosis. Make sure you find a wonderful, trustworthy professional because these things can be very delicate, and I just love that. But when we talk about self-hypnotizing, it's just that you will be guiding yourself to shift within. to change a belief and substitute it for another. And guided meditations are a great tool to do that. So that's another benefit. And I know that a lot of people say, and this also comes from very ancient traditions that I really love and I truly respect, but some traditions say, and some people say, that any kind of interference from the external world, music and incense, whatever it is that's coming from the outside, is not meditation anymore. That you need to meditate in complete silence without any interference from the external world. So if guided meditations are not technically meditations for those traditions or for those people in their opinion, in the Cardinal Method, guided meditations are indeed meditations because they put you in a meditative state. Especially in the beginning, if we need external stimulation, so be it. We want to release our stress. We want to create peace within. So many of us cannot just sit still without any external stimulation in the beginning. So why not benefit from something benign, from something that comes from pure intent that is helping you get into a meditative state? So in the Cardinal Method, really, in the Cardinal Method perspective, guided meditations are indeed meditations because they put us in a meditative state. And another thing that I want to say and mention here is that people become professional meditators when they practice, as I said, right? But if you want to create more stillness and more peace within, meditation can be great for you, and slowly and consistently you can move forward. And that's another benefit of guided meditations. The power of guided meditations also reside in having a system that guides you and that helps you move forward slowly and consistently. So everyone that loves meditation and that practices meditation will say this. Most of the effort is showing up and creating time for yourself, 10 to 20 minutes to meditate. That's most of the effort that you need to make. Whatever happens in that time frame is already healing, it's already meditating. So do not think that you need to be perfect right away, as if you had decades of meditation practice, right, in your life. It doesn't work that way. So moving slowly and consistently forward, especially if you have guidance, is a meditation path too. So if you think about, just to recap, what's the power of guided meditations? First, it helps you focus. Guided meditations can really help you focus, especially in the beginning. Second, they act like cleansers of the deep unconscious mind, of the subconscious mind. And also they act as reprogrammers of your brain. They can really help with the neuroplasticity of the brain and the neural pathways to rearrange themselves in a healthier pattern. And they really do help you too to just become connected to yourself and to get into a meditative state. So that's what I wanted to share with you. I hope that it was clear and I hope that it's useful. And not just that, it's very necessary. In every era of humanity, and especially now in the 21st century with all the stimulation that we have, right? Talk about external stimulation that stresses us out. So it's so crucial and necessary for a healthy lifestyle to include meditation in your routine. So make sure that you comment what you thought about all this in the comments area below this video, that you share this with people that you know will love to talk about this content too. Again, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and to hit the notification button so that we grow this community that is designed to help the world grow and heal and to connect like-minded, like-hearted people who want to create soul healing, consciousness expansion, and the joy of life. So it's always wonderful to have you here. Thank you so much for your presence, and I will see you soon.